Shaban made his way through the narrow and jagged passageway between the first and second air bells. As he came to the surface, he could see it was covered in a strange milky scum.
The first thing that I saw when I surfaced in the air belt was organic material, material looking like a floating scum, like a floating biofilm. I had no idea what it consisted of. I just noticed that it got stuck on my regulator, on my beard. I really had no idea what it is.
As is usual when a diver finds an air pocket, Shaban took out his mouthpiece to save on his air tanks. But within a few minutes he felt really bad, and he was forced to return to breathing compressed air. The atmosphere in the air bell was heavy with poisonous gases. Hydrogen sulfide, methane and ammonia. There was little oxygen and excessive carbon dioxide. Yet the walls were crawling with a huge variety of animals. Shaban noticed with amazement that the worse the air got, the more bugs there were.
Walls which I saw around me were full with lots and lots of animals, spiders and pill bugs or wood lice.
But the greatest mystery to Shaban was the thick layer of slimy scum floating like a mat on the surface of the water. He'd never seen anything like it before. Could it hold the key to life without light?
We took some samples out of the cave, brought them back to the research institute in Bucharest. I was just looking at those samples, trying to realize what's going on here. What are these things? Why would they be there?
As soon as they examined the mysterious scum under the microscope, they could see that it was composed of living bacteria. Over the following months, Shaban set about collecting and identifying the animals which crawled across the cave walls and swam in its waters. And as he spent more time in the cave, he found more and more different species. There were 5 species of spider alone, all of them endemic, that is, found uniquely in the cave. There was such a variety of different species that he and Christie realized they would need to set up a special laboratory nearby to study this unique ecosystem in detail.
Movila Cave contains the most complex cave ecosystem in the world. It consists of a lot of species of invertebrates, of which 33 are new for science and endemic to this ecosystem. No other cave in the world contains so many endemic species as Movila Cave does. The main differences between the animals living in Movila Cave and their closest relatives that are present at the surface is the absence of eyes, the absence of pigment in their skin, as well as the elongation of antennae and of legs.
Blind centipedes the size of a finger have elongated antennae to feel and smell their way around as they hunt on the cave walls. Leeches swim across the water and prey on earthworms at the water's edge in a macabre dance of death. A species of water scorpion swims and crawls through the cave. This species diverged from its surface relatives 5.5 million years ago. The cave's wood lice are transparent and blind, with very elongated antennae.
The pill bugs, which live in Movila Cave, are present in the cave in very large populations, especially in the remote air belts where the concentration of CO2 is very high and oxygen concentrations are very low. We find them in concentrations of up to 200 specimens per square meter.
These species are parts of the food chain which has microorganisms at its base. But how could the microorganisms feed and thrive? The question posed a genuine mystery. A clue to solving this riddle seemed to Sherban and Christie to lie in the volcanic waters that passed through the cave and reached the surface in springs around Movile and on the shore of the Black Sea nearby. Could it be that this pungent water might play the key role in sustaining the unique underworld that they've discovered in the Movile cave? The Black Sea resort of Mangalia was a favorite